Hello, CCL Sports Cards fans. Welcome back. This is going to be a what I've bought lately episode. Most of these things I've purchased on eBay, but if you've watched my earlier episodes, you know that I'm a big fan of using Ship My Cards. Brian Wells and his team just do a phenomenal job. So if you're one of my Canadian viewers, or even, I know I've got some viewers who watch from the UK, you really need to be using Ship My Cards, because it just makes it easier to collect, especially on eBay or even in private deals, because people are more likely to deal with you if you have a USA address. You can go back and watch, I think it was episode 3 or 4, just talks about SMC and how it works. And they don't pay me to say this stuff. It has transformed how I collect and how I buy cards, so I can't say enough good things about them. So with that, let's get into the episode here. First up, we've got a really nice Alika Williams Green PSA 10. I picked this up on eBay last month, $130. If you don't know a lot about Alika, obviously he's a 20 draft guy. I think he just turned 23. He turns 23 on March 12th. Alika Williams actually got called to AAA for about 2 weeks. And whether that was situational because, maybe one of the players got hurt, going from high A to AAA, they thought enough of him to bring him to AAA, and he really didn't perform that badly over the course of the season. Now, I know it's short. He's got some blockage in terms of, some other stars, not named Wander Franco, who were, playing for AAA, or sorry, in the show. But Alika is a super cheap chase, $130 for a green PSA 10. And I really like what I see out of this kid. He played really well in high A. I saw him play a lot against Greensboro. Cheap chase. Next, this is actually my first Lou Rod card. He's a 21 Chrome guy, and I bought this card on eBay for a little over $700. And I'm not usually a speckle guy, but I really felt with the Dodger blue, his uniform, the speckle, it really worked. He really didn't perform all that well in his debut, but he was one of the bigger international signees. Him and Wilman Diaz were the chase in 21 Chrome for the Dodgers. But, the collector side of me got this, really liked this card. The speckle with the Dodger blue and his absolutely beautiful autograph on this card. I actually just really like the card. And hopefully he performs well, but either way, I really like the card. So, Lou Rod speckle, $700. I'm not going to complain. It's, again, you've heard me talk about this in episodes or maybe in the chat if you look at the comments for some of my videos. Card collecting is a little bit like art. If you like how the card looks and how it looks in the slab, then that's what, matters as a collector. Now, part of this is investing, and that's another part of collecting, but you have to like how the card looks, and that really does matter. Next up, we've got my man Jordan Groshans here. His stuff just seems to get cheaper and cheaper. I picked this refractor up for $229 in PSA 10. The knock on Jordan Groshans is that he just doesn't hit enough home runs. But if you look at, I've talked about in other episodes, if you look at his doubles total, they keep climbing as he goes up. So as he gets older, bigger, stronger, I imagine the home runs will come. Maybe he's got, 20 home run potential for a guy who plays short. I think that's, completely reasonable. So we'll see how Groshans does, but $229 for the refractor, really not bad. And this man, here we go. Really big on this guy. Luis Matos picked up this purple for $1,279, maybe a month and a half, maybe 6 weeks ago on eBay. If you haven't watched it, watch my episode 2020 Bowman Chrome must-have prospects. I talk a lot about why I like Matos. He's a super talented guy. Obviously, he's blocked by Luciano in terms of who's the more popular Giant in terms of their prospects. Matos, I actually like a bit better, and I talk about that in the episode. Super cool autograph. His autographs do get streaky, so you'll probably see more 9s in terms of his auto, but super cool card, purple. $1,279 off eBay. And here we go. We've got a Patrick Bailey red. I picked this up at auction for a little under $900. It was a while back, but I think it was a little under $900. Red 4 of 5. Not really the greatest autograph with Patrick Bailey. As a collector, I don't really like his autograph all that much, but as a player, I like Bailey a lot. If you watched him at all last season or heard me talk about him on this channel, last year, he went to high A for a little bit, played really poorly, was sent back to low A San Jose. Fresno is Colorado. He was sent back to low A San Jose, where he actually just tore it up down the stretch. Like Bailey a lot. Red 4 of 5. This one just missed gem. It missed gem by about 0.5. The surface probably has a couple of issues. I haven't been able to see them, but great card, just under $900. Or just over, give or take. You'd have to look it up. Which brings me to this guy. This is the 2 of 5 red for Patrick Bailey. This one did gem, and it's funny, I got this one from the collector who sold me the 9 on eBay. He reached out to me privately about a month later. You can follow him on Instagram. His name is Chrome Prospects. His name is Andy. Good guy to deal with. He sold me this in a private deal, so now I have 2 of the reds. And yeah, it's a beautiful card. Patrick Bailey, I think, has a lot to offer. I imagine he'll make it to the show at some point. But yeah, special thanks to Chrome Prospects for this card. Andy's a good guy to deal with. Here we go. Another Luis Matos. Refractor. Picked this one up for just under $1,200. I'm sure you've heard me say this before, but I love how Bowman Chrome refractors look in PSA slabs. Very, very, very pretty to look at. Again, said a lot about Matos, but if you watch my episodes, the must-have Chrome prospects from 2020 Bowman Chrome, I talk about Matos, and I'm adding to him almost weekly in terms of which cards I have of his. He's still not outrageously priced. He's expensive, but not outrageously priced, and he's only 20 as of January, so we got a lot of time, good numbers. Matos is a super talented player. And another Matos. This one actually graded by HGA. Talked about it before. I do like their slabs. HGA has nice slabs. This one got an auto 9, like I was saying before. His autos tend to get a lot of 9s. They're just very streaky, even though the autograph is super pretty. Yeah, picked this one up for $240. Now, I know there's a lot of, hate on for HGA, but, this card looks pretty accurate. The centering looks like a 9.5 to me, so I imagine that, the rest of the subgrades probably match up. And I plan to crack and cross this one. There is a crack and cross episode coming up probably in a few weeks where I'm going to crack and cross a lot of my CSGs and a lot of my HGAs and see how they turn out. But at $240 for a Matos, that's what a base card costs you raw. So I have no trouble paying for something that's at least giving me an idea of what kind of condition it's in. Yeah, I'm okay with CSG and HGA. I think they're fine graders. And lastly, here we go. We've got a red wave of Alec Burleson. If you haven't seen the episode, My Top 3 Prospects to Buy Now, I talk a lot about why I like Alec Burleson, why I think he's underpriced. But a red wave, we've got 1 of 5, graded a pristine by CSG. The centering got a 9.5, and that looks accurate. Left to right, it looks bang on, but top to bottom, it is off. So I do plan to crack and cross this, but I paid $800 for this on eBay a couple of months ago. And yeah, give that episode a watch. My Top 3 Prospects to Buy Now. You'll see why I like Burleson so much. That's all for the reveal and what I've bought lately. We'll have a new episode out in a few days, but thank you all for watching. Have an awesome week.